Toilography.
Hey guys, it's Dan here from Toilography. I'm here with Jack Sim and Lily Zepeda, the director and star of the new film, Mr. Toilet.
It's called Mr. Toilet, the world's number 2 man.
And this is the number 2 man.
The world's number 2 man. Here we are.
Jack Sim is the founder of the World Toilet Organization and very well known for his humorous ways of raising awareness about global sanitation. I was lucky to be able to catch up with him and Lily on their trip to Toronto for the release of this fantastic documentary.
I'm wondering if you can maybe just tell me a little bit about the film. Where did you first encounter Jack and how did you get the idea to kind of actually come up with the film itself?
Yeah, so the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation were launching a Reinvent the Toilet Challenge, and I actually thought the story was a joke at first, that like they're giving a grand prize to a winner of a toilet, and Caltech University in LA won this grand prize. I went to talk to them and was just really interested in doing some type of story, and come to find out they said, hey, you know, if you really think this is so interesting, I know somebody even more interesting, and it's Mr. Toilet. So I had a Skype call with him, and within 5 minutes my producer and I knew this was a lead character.
And how's the reception been at the Hot Docs Festival so far? Were you expecting this kind of reception?
Wow, it was really the first time that I saw the film. So first of all, it was very well done, congratulations. And the response was amazing. We have standing ovation, we have screaming ovation by the kids, the students. We have people coming forward to offer, to volunteer, to donate money. And it's like something that just opened up their thinking, because before that, they avoid the subject of toilets, thinking that it's something disgusting, and now they're fully engaged.
And that leads me to the next question, because you were saying people are openly wanting to volunteer their time and their money. What can a regular person like me do to help your organization and the toilet sanitation crisis?
We need so much publicity, word of mouth. We want people to make the subject normal. So we want them to continue talking about it just like they are talking about food and drinks, and then they can talk about how they feel, inconveniences, can't find toilet, dirty toilet, queuing up for toilet. Then they can talk about the problems outside the city, tourism, when they travel, what kind of problem they face, and then about the river pollution, about the schools toilets, about poverty, no toilet, so many problems, you know, so many. Once you start talking about it, you realize the subject is almost related to everything you do. Everything is toilet, because toilet is so intimate to the human being that you can't opt not to go to the toilet.
Absolutely. I see that you've been involved in a lot of toilet-related projects across the world. I mean, I saw in the film the toilets that you opened up in the school in China. That must have been really satisfying. What do you think is your proudest accomplishment as the founder of the toilet organization?
Of course, the proudest moment is when the United Nations unanimously voted to adopt our founding day, 19th of November, as the official UN World Toilet Day. That is 193 governments. Every ambassador has to be convinced, and it's a lot of work in a very official manner, including to convince the President of the General Assembly, which is different from the Secretary General of the UN. And we tick all the boxes, and we work very hard for 10 months and got it passed. So after this, it became official, and then every government is taking it seriously. I think that is the biggest breakthrough.
Lily, yourself, like in the filming of the project, what was your most insightful moment, or your most favorite moment too?
Actually, some of my favorite moments are more of his art, his illegal art. That's part of why I gravitated towards Jack, because he's a little bit of a troublemaker, and I think he's not afraid to take risks, which I understand, even though that toilet is the entry point and so is the humor. But there's a method to his madness, and it's quite genius. And I think he's willing to push the line, so it inspires me to push sometimes as well. So in spending time with this person, he constantly questions, well, when you're doing something, well, why not? Why not? You know, and sometimes you always convince yourself not to do something, and he's like, why not? Just try it. And so it's allowed me to understand how I take risks through his art and through his various stunts.
And so, final question on the subject of humour: do you happen to have a favourite poop joke or toilet joke?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Yeah.
I think like the next movie is called Constipated, but it hasn't come out yet.
Love it.
Ah, that's good.
All right, thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate the time you spent.
Thank you.